my goodness. So let's do this right now as we get to have an interaction with Chanda Mbao live on the Jeff Lynch. 47 minutes past the hour of 13. Let's get find out some information right now. This current new song is out. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, man. How we doing?
I'm all right. I'm sure you can tell from the voice, man. Aish, I'm super excited. Your new song. No one saw it coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Aish, no one saw it coming. It's like there's so many examples that I can give, man. Aish, it's an experiment that I feel like it worked out so good. I hate this song. I'm here to get to share it with our listeners right here. Chanda, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. How are you?
Not bad. How's your afternoon going, though?
Oh, man, can't complain. Just obviously still a little bit under self-imposed lockdown, working from home.
Yeah.
But trying to do the best we can to stay safe, man.
Yeah, but are we voting?
100,000,000%, man. It's our civic duty, so we have to do the necessary for our democracy.
Yeah. But anyways, let's talk about your current brand new song, straight to the point, with Richie Busy. First things first, I love the artwork. The fact that there's Michi on it. Because at the end of the day, you would have used any other international female face, but you decided to use Michi right there. Give us the inspiration and how you came up with the idea saying, I just want to collaborate with Richie Busy.
Man, it's been a story along, I guess, several months in the making, man. I'm a big fan of Rich Busy's music, man. I really like what he does. And actually, my personal opinion, and this is an exclusive for PMC, but I think if Zambia were at the level it needs to be entertainment-wise, Rich Busy is like our diamond platinum. Like that. In my opinion, he's at that level, talent-wise and everything. So anyway, I'm a fan. And I've been wanting to work with him, so I told Shinko Beats, like, Shinko, what really cool way that we could bring our two respective worlds together to pay homage to that sound, and obviously it's rooted in Kalindula, but then also bring it to what I do. And lucky enough, he had a couple of ideas, and I was like, this is the one. And so it took months and months and months to get Rich Busy to finally come to the studio. But when he came, I said, this is a big collaboration that people don't expect. I think we need to use it to say something. And I was like, I think one important thing we need to talk about in these times is one Zambia, one nation, and kind of an anti-tribalism message. So that's how it came about.
So you know why I'm laughing right now is because I feel like Chanda Mbao is breaking the rules of hip hop. You're not doing what everyone has been doing for a while now, which is something that I'm saying it right now. It's something that I haven't seen anyone done. It's because we know you as a hip hop artist, and we are already okay with what we've been listening from you and collaborating with your fellow hip hop artists. Now, in my mind, and everyone who's listening right now, they might be a bit surprised knowing that you're a hip hop artist, but you take time to listen to Richie Busy's song. And you following his music, man. Tell us the truth, man. Have you been listening to Richie Busy for a while now?
Yeah, man, since I came back to Zambia. So I came back to Zambia in 2014. So I would say I got to know him in early 2016, I think. But we had never met, and then we randomly met in a supermarket one time. And I just told him, I'm like, man, I'm a fan of your work. I love what you do. Maybe one of these days, who knows? And several years later now is when it's happened. Yeah. But anyways, I'm a big fan of Zambian music generally, man. I think there's a misconception that, if people see you a certain way, that maybe you don't like certain things. And I think that's actually something I have an issue with, because it's the same reason why people find it hard to accept what I do. Yeah. Because in their mind, I don't accept other kind of stuff, and they use that as a psychological reason to not support me. And my whole message generally, and that's part of the reason why we want to do the collaboration, is for me, I don't see any boundaries with Zambian music. Yeah. And I actually, I don't know if you've noticed, but I actually have playlists that promote other artists primarily. And I mostly focus on the younger artists, but of all genres. There's young Zambians who make house music, young Zambians, some even make rock music. There's all sorts of stuff out there. And my point, one of my purposes in this game is to show that we should accept it all because it benefits the Zambian music industry at large. If the world is watching and they see that we have quality across a range of genres.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, some genres will dominate. That's how it goes, and it goes with the years.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at South Africa, for example, look at the different genres they have: gqom, amapiano, house, hip hop, and they have strong top acts in all those genres. Mm-hmm. That's why record labels, investors in the music industry, etc., feel comfortable in that market because they know they have the top and best of everything. Only when we support, embrace, and champion everything will we kind of reach that level.
Yeah. So the other song that is also out is Zombies, which basically I also feel like you have outdone yourself, man. There's so much creativity as well coming from Chanda Mbao. But tell us as well, I'm getting this opportunity to also get to find out because it's also your current song in the month of August. Tell us about Zombies, a quick one.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. So Zombies, man, that one is an important record. You know, it's something that, for me, the main point of that song was speaking against what I would call groupthink. And the two songs are very related in that sense because while on Luyando, we used a love story to preach a message of anti-tribalism. Mm-hmm. On Zombies, I guess I'm a little bit more direct in the criticisms in a way. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, for me, the underlying spirit is the same, that tribalism is a negative form of groupthink. And what is groupthink? Groupthink is just going with what people around you say by default and not utilizing your own brain, your own reasoning, your own wisdom to make what you believe is the best decision. And groupthink or influence or peer pressure or whatever is how we find ourselves, you know, in things like tribalism and things like, you know, there's all sorts of kind of negative ramifications that can happen when you kind of switch off your faculties, and that's what the song is about, is don't be a zombie. You know, sometimes we spend a lot of time trying to escape reality sometimes, and we forget to stay switched on. Stay woke, as they say.
Okay, so the other thing as well that I saw on your social media handle, I don't know, man, social media websites reporting, saying Chanda Mbao, beef, Pompi. I saw you reacting to that. People are doing anything for numbers, and it's separating or maybe getting too much. Is there anything that you'd like to say in regards with that? That's something that I saw on social media.
Yeah, I just think generally, I mean, there is an obsession with, look, I guess as somebody who's a musician, I guess I understand the business that, you know, these pages and websites are in. For them, all they care about is clicks and views. So whatever might sell, you know, especially when it's like known people, if it's beef, if it's a scandal, if it's what, that's the things that they sometimes like to push. My only thing is, you know, at least take some time to verify a story or to think a little bit more deeply, because, you know, in this particular instance, there was no, you know, ill will in the situation at all. But, you know, unfortunately, said page felt like for their clicks and views, it would be a good thing to publish. So I would just say, you know, if we can refocus on substantive things as they are, you know, sometimes things that are dramatic happen in real life, at least verify them, you know, and say, okay, no, this actually happened. Maybe it seems dramatic, but it's the truth. Mm-hmm. But where we maybe over-dramatize things that aren't there, that's where I have an issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So, and also the other thing, if you find, is your song Luyando up for maybe buying? Because already I'm seeing some websites sharing somewhere. I won't mention right now. We're still having the same challenge that we spoke about last time. And it's still there. I don't know. Do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, it's just, look, I mean, you know, on one hand, the fans criticize Zambian music. You know, so many people criticize Zambian musicians, Zambian music. If a guy is seen on a bus, there's a problem with the Zambian musician. How are you an artist? You're an artist. Why are you on the bus, you know? Mm-hmm. But it's because all those free downloads, all the opportunities you're taking away from an artist who's trying their best to invest in good content for you is why we are where we're at as an industry. It's why, parents tell their kids, don't be a musician. There's no money in that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if we had a functioning ecosystem, again, it's better for everyone. So, that's it's an unfortunate, I guess, reality of how things are operating. But I hope that people can see the bigger picture and say, hey, okay, let me not share, let me not illegally pirate this music. Let me give the musician a chance. Then you'll see, hopefully over time, then you'll start seeing the music videos you want to see. People complain, no, how about my collabos with the South Africans or whatever?
Yeah.
Where are guys going to get those resources, if the revenue streams are not making sense, So it's one of the ways that we can help empower our artists and help them reinvest in what they're doing for better Zambian content for everyone. You can't criticize and then at the same time not support in any way. When somebody gives you something good, you take it for free, leave them with nothing. Then the next time, if the standard drops, you'll criticize them. So it doesn't make sense. If you had maybe said, I acknowledge this is good. Here's a simple 10 kwacha, through mobile money. Those add up, and that can become something that you'll see again in the future in the standard of the work. So,
Yeah. All right, so we're about to premiere your current brand new song, Luyanda, right here on Joy FM. Is there anything that you'd like to say in your remix as we get to play the song for the very first time on Joy FM on the Joyful Lunch?
Yeah, no, first of all, big thank you to you for what you do, promoting and supporting Zambian music. You're a true asset to the industry, man. So we recognize you. We give you our flowers. We're lucky to have you, man. And keep up that spirit. The love and the passion is clear. Very proud of everything you do. And to the fans out there, thank you for supporting Zambian music. I pray some of you out there are downloading and streaming in legal ways that empowers the artist. So please, check out Luyanda on investasani.com. And aside from that, I guess the important message is obviously, guys, as Zambians, fellow countrymen, we're going to the polls this week. And whatever decision you go in there and make is up to you. But please don't give that decision to anyone else. It's your nation, your democracy, your vote, your choice. So think, reflect, pray. At this point, I'm sure people kind of know, I guess, what they want to do, but just don't be swayed by groupthink. Don't be swayed by tribe. Don't be swayed by anything. Do what you believe is best, vote responsibly, vote wisely, and please turn up in numbers because it's our democracy. That's our responsibility.
Amazing. Let's go play the song right now. Thank you very much for a few minutes. Means a lot right here on the Joyful Lunch.
All right, thank you.
All right. So that's Chanda Mbao right there. Let's do this. On the other side, Suffix all the way from Malawi also has a new song which we're going to be playing today on the Joyful Lunch with Onesmes on the flip side.
Chanda Mbao, yeah, Richie Busy, my lord.